now with a first look at the forecast. Jackie.
That is right. Good evening, everyone. We do have those winds already starting to pick up. Wind advisories now in effect, and this will last through tomorrow. You can see the wind advisories in effect for the mountains and the valleys of Ventura and LA counties. Take a look at the winds at this hour. Up to 20 miles an hour in Oxnard, 13 downtown, 19 in Lancaster, 19 in the Lucerne Valley, 15 in Riverside, 14 in Laguna. In the mountains and valleys, we could see those winds gusting as high as 60 miles an hour overnight tonight. Temperatures are pretty comfortable. Well, a nice warm up as we head into the weekend. More on that coming up. Paul, back to you. Right. When you see those pictures, you can't believe that there were no deaths there. But our pictures, well, we're looking live at LAX. We do have nice clear skies for now, but we have a weak front moving through our area tonight, and that's why the winds have picked up. And that's why tonight's going to be a little bit cooler with temperatures getting down into the 40s for lows. But I have great news for your weekend. Temperatures today made it to 67. Normal high is 72. So again, those temperatures about 5 degrees below average. That will not be the case into the weekend. We've got a nice big warm up headed our way. Currently, we're at 62 degrees downtown, 62 also in Laguna Beach. 65 in Riverside, and temperatures into the 50s in Malibu. But check out these winds. These are sustained winds, so we've got gusts even above this. 29 miles an hour coming in out of the west in Lancaster, 26 miles an hour in Oxnard, down to 8 downtown and in Laguna, 11 in Riverside, so not too bad there. But wind advisories in effect for the mountains and valleys of LA and Ventura counties. This will last through noon tomorrow. Mountain areas could see those winds gusting up to 60 miles an hour tonight. This is all from a frontal boundary. That brought us a few clouds, a little moisture in the mountain areas today, but most of that activity will stay to our north. What we are going to feel are just some strong winds and some cooler temperatures tonight, but it'll be short-lived because as soon as this frontal boundary passes, although it'll be a cool, breezy start to your Friday morning, well, high pressure will be building in very quickly. And we're going to shift to an offshore flow, and that's going to significantly warm up our temperatures. So we are good to go for the weekend. In fact, let's take a look at your weekend forecast starting for tomorrow, mid-70s for your Good Friday. And the valleys, temperatures will be even warmer. In fact, temperatures will be into the 80s by Saturday and Sunday. You can see how those temperatures warm up as we head into your Easter Sunday and Monday. Temperatures still well above average. So again, nice warm up into the weekend, beach weather with temperatures into the mid-70s, lasting through about Monday, and then Tuesday temperatures return to normal. Paul and Pat, back to you. Rick, so windy. We've got wind advisories in effect tonight. There is the moon. We've got nice clear skies. What a gorgeous shot out there tonight. It is almost the weekend, holiday weekend, and we've got some beautiful weather. Eventually, we just got to get through tonight, where we do have that wind advisory in effect for the mountains and valleys of LA and Ventura counties. Winds could gust up to 45 miles. Isolated areas in the mountain could get up to 60 miles an hour. Not only that, but we've got a frost advisory going in effect tonight for the Antelope Valley. Temperatures into the mid-20s to mid-30s throughout tomorrow morning. Take a look at these winds. These are sustained up to 27 miles an hour in Lancaster, 12 in Oxnard, 10 in Malibu. So again, these are the sustained winds. We still have gusts above that. It will be breezy throughout tonight, and then as we head through tomorrow, those winds will start to die down, but those temperatures are cooling down. A weak front moving through our area tonight. That's why it's windy and cool, but a nice warm up headed our way. I will have more on that coming up at Rick and Sharon. Back to you.
Excellent. Man, it has been so long since LA's had a football team.
Right?
I can't even remember what it was like.
It's been a long
Believe it or not, I was here, but I don't
Me
remember.
too. Yeah. It was the Raiders, right?
Raiders. Before that, the Rams.
The Rams.
Yeah.
I miss having a area, you know, where you can go to the football games.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so much fun.
On days like this, especially.
We have the great weather for it out here,
I
right
know.
year round. It's, yeah.
You're right. You know, it's good baseball weather. This is the time of year that we've got the baseball games, and just one of those nice nights where you've got the clear skies and comfortable temperatures, warming up over the next few days, but temperatures dropping overnight tonight. So we're even talking about a frost advisory going into effect for the Antelope Valley. We're looking live downtown right now. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Well, is that Dodger?
Is that Dodger Stadium right there?
Yeah, although there was no game there tonight.
It's all lit up.
Yeah, they were in San Diego.
They knew we were talking about them.
Yeah,
we said,
they lit it up
hey,
for the show.
It's a nice night for
Fire
baseball.
up the lights, Jackie's
yes, we have this sort of power, don't we?
We should sit there and say, turn it off now.
Okay, now. Okay.
No.
All right.
Well, we'll work on that part. We got the lights on, and we've got some nice weather for you. I wish we really did have control of the weather or the lights, but luckily Mother Nature helping us out this weekend and bringing us some perfect weather. We just have to get through tonight with those strong winds and chilly temperatures. Again, chilly enough to warrant some frost advisories across the Southland. Warming up as soon as tomorrow afternoon, so it will be a cool start to your day tomorrow. Don't let it fool you, because by the afternoon, you won't need the jacket or the sweater, because temperatures will be into the upper 70s in those inland and valley locations, and sunny skies for the weekend. So all good news. Temperatures today staying a little bit cooler than yesterday. It was still a very pleasant day today. Temperatures anywhere from the upper 60s in Long Beach to 72 in Anaheim. 71 today in Riverside, 68 degrees in Temecula. And look at these overnight lows. Although it was a nice warm day, 60s and 70s, getting down into the 30s in Ojai and 30s in Temecula. So 40s and 30s all across the south end. Right now already down into the 40s in Santa Clarita, up to around 46 degrees now in Lancaster, 55 degrees in Malibu. And the winds have been very strong tonight in areas such as Lancaster, up to around 25 miles an hour. Again, the Antelope Valley dealing with that frost advisory early tomorrow morning, and that's because the winds should start to diminish late tonight. So with that, the temperatures will be dropping even faster. Wind advisories in effect for the mountains and the valleys of LA and Ventura counties. We do have a weak front that is passing through. All that moisture will stay to our north, and not really much moisture with this storm system, but it is passing through, bringing in that cooler air out of the north and the northwest. So bringing in that cooler air tonight. It's going to be short-lived. The wind's picking up, but by tomorrow afternoon, mid-70s for your highs, and that will be our downtown temperatures. So further inland, looking at temperatures into the upper 70s. And then comes the weekend, 70s and 80s in effect, yes. So Easter on Sunday, Sunday brunch, your Easter egg hunts, all looking good. We will break down that full weekend forecast coming up a little later in the show. Sharon, Rick, back to you.
All right.
Right on.